You know, as clapped out as the race truck is, this steering wheel being heated is perfect for this time of year, and the fact that it actually works even off eBay is absolutely incredible. Ovi makes fun of me. Well, actually he didn't, but we joke about how I bought this big turbo, built motor, trans, everything, race truck just to drive to get groceries and back. So I'm on a grocery run, and I don't know how long we're gonna have this till winter hits, so I really need to get out here and enjoy it a little bit more. The fields are now picked out here, so we got plenty of visibility out here. I just want to find a way to hear this turbo scream. If I can, let me get up here a little bit. I just have fun driving this sucker. I'm so awkward sometimes when it comes to this booger. Just listen to her sing. It just makes me smile. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to my very cold garage here this morning. It is bright and early, just waking up and getting ready to go. But what a good way to start the day than with all of you. Welcome back to another podcast of mine. I've done a few of these now, and I'm trying to find my groove and how I want to do these, but I did mention that I am going to try once a month at least to bring you up to speed on some of the things going on in the diesel industry, mainly checking in with other YouTubers that I follow. I'm going to fall over because I'm leaning on some tires here. Stick around to the channel to see what we do with these new tires. But anyways, we won't get too much into what we have going on maybe later in the channel, because you guys probably clicked on this video for the other stuff. So if you're new, consider sticking around. We have a bunch of other content you can see on the channel. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you guys so much again. The channel's been doing amazing lately, and the growth has been unbelievable for just some small town guys here doing our thing. We appreciate you guys, each and every one of you. So thank you for that. Let's see, it is November of 2024 now, and we are heading into winter season, unfortunately, so probably going to spend a lot more time over at Ovi's shop from Overtime Diesel. If you're local, get down to the shop for all your repair needs. But let's dive into some of these YouTubers and what we see going on. The first one I want to mention, and the coolest thing I've seen in a while, is LGND, Legends Auto Boutique, whatever you want to call it. They are giving away now a 2019 with a 2024 swap Duramax Denali. It looks absolutely insane with a hood stack. And I was just reading the comments before this video, and it looks like the original owner was Stack D-Max on the gram, the one that broke the internet when he first did that 2024 swap. Evidently, this is his actual truck. Maybe you need to fact check me on that, but that's just what the comments were saying, and that's super crazy because I follow that guy, and I was drooling when that one first broke the internet, and now we have a chance to win it. So I'm back and forth on the whole giveaway thing. I don't like it in the sense of distracting us from the actual content and taking up too much time on the videos, but I understand it's a huge revenue stream and it's fun. It's like a win-win. Either way, you get a cool piece of merch and maybe you come home with a truck. So I did buy a shirt from them for this one, so if you're going to crucify me later for that, I apologize. Try not to beat me up too bad, but I'm trying to get some long sleeve shirts around here for the winter to wear at the shop and in videos. So I bought one of their shirts. Gonna rep it either way. Don't care if I win or not. We got plenty of cool content here on the channel, but we would take a 2019 hood stack Duramax. Who wouldn't, right? So anyways, check out that truck if you haven't seen it. It's a white Denali with, I believe, 26 by 14s on it. Everything paint matched. The truck just looks so hot. I love all the little accents that went into making that truck. The hood stack's super clean. The interior's dope. Just everything about that truck. It's like the dream truck, right? And it's white. Ovi would like that. You guys know Ovi's got all white everything. He's got the white Denali, the white gooseneck, the white Razor, everything that matches. I got like all black everything over here, so white would throw us off a little bit, but that's okay. Really like seeing that. You guys over at LGND, been following Gio forever, seeing his growth from when he started just building I don't remember what he started. I know he started like at his house, just building tow mirrors and stuff in the garage for people, and then just massively took tons of risks and grew that place into what it is now. It's cool to see the shop tour and all the effort that he's put in to make that place what it is. So check out LGND if you guys haven't. I'm sure you all have. The second big news that I saw was Gabe Farrell bought another Duramax. I commented that we're gonna convince him to be a Duramax guy after all, because Duramaxes are just the best. No offense, I like all the brands because they're all good anymore, but definitely lean more towards the GM side if you didn't notice. Got the 2015 LML and then the 2011 LML, the built motor, the one behind me here. If you guys haven't seen that content, go check out those trucks and projects that I have going on. Ovi's a big GM guy too. He's got a couple now as well. But anyways, Gabe bought another Duramax, thank God. And it's black, it's murdered out, it looks so good, lifted, big wheels, big tires, and twin turbos, all blue under the hood. Just the black with the blue parts under the hood looks so clean. That thing absolutely rips. It was really cool to see his excitement in that video, and you know, take his grandpa out and just cruise around and just all smiles. And to me, that's really what the whole truck community is about, just out having fun, enjoying the outdoors, something that makes a lot of power, spin the tires, just have some fun. It just feels like a true release, true freedom, and I just love these trucks to death, and I hate any of the negativity that comes around them. I try not to use the word hate, but I dislike any of the negativity that comes around diesel trucks, like they're the worst thing in the world, but they're really not. Do your research, people. But anyways, other than Gabe, the other one that I saw was Greg. Greg A has his lifted dually Cummins, I believe it's a 2018, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe he bought that truck brand new. I think that was his first brand new truck ever on the channel. I've been watching Greg since, I don't know, 2016, 2017, when he was trying to start growing it, kind of around the same time frame like Dirty Max Jack was just growing in popularity, and Street Speed, everybody. Greg was starting his stuff up, and he bought that dually, and he's had it ever since. I've really enjoyed the videos where maybe he takes it down to Muldoon's and gets a new transmission put in it, or just the way he takes care of his vehicles and strips them down. It's so cool to see. He takes you through the whole process, and you learn a lot from that guy and everybody that he associates with. So to see that truck go, I'm actually sad. Honestly, it feels like the day that Dirty Max Jack let go of the white Mini Max, you know, it was just like, oh my gosh, you're parting ways with like a family member. That's just terrible. I mean, it's cool to see somebody's gonna really, really enjoy that truck. But we love seeing that on the channel, so that just means he's gonna have to get another tow pig next, because he uses that to haul a lot of the goosenecks, his big fifth wheel camper. That thing's been an absolute workhorse on the channel, so I'm really curious to see what he's gonna replace that bad boy with. It looks crazy. I think it's got 26s on it as well, JTXs. The stance is incredible. I'm not entering for that one. I don't have an unlimited budget. I would love to. I know a shirt's not that expensive, but if you do everybody's giveaway every month, you're going to be broke in a hurry. But I would love to have a dually tow pig for sure, especially now that I bought a gooseneck trailer for us. And you know, my wife, God bless her soul, I brought it home. I was all excited. I'm like, honey, aren't you stoked on the new trailer? She's like, yeah, as excited as I can be for a trailer. Oh, she's great, guys. She's amazing. She supports me to no end. She just allows me, you know, to take time away without any questions asked. It's like, hey, babe, I want to go. I got this crazy idea. She's like, go get them. You know what I mean? It's not like, oh, you're going out there. Oh, you're doing that. I mean, the support's unreal. We've had that for years, and I think that's why I'm able to, you know, be myself, grow, and just stay inspired, is because I know that she's got my back. I know that my family has my back. I know that my friends are pushing me. There's lots of people that reach out, and you guys, it really means the world to me. I'm not up here trying to be on some high horse or be something we're not, because not a huge channel by any means, but we're growing and people are into it. So I think that's super cool, man, and it means the world. And that's why I'm sitting out here in this freezing cold garage at 5 o'clock in the morning talking to you guys. I just love it. I love everything about the YouTube thing. So show me some support in the comments below. Trying to see what else does Dirty Max Jack have going on. He got that maroon, is it the LML, I believe? That body style is super crazy. Was it a High Country, I believe, maybe? High Country Silverado. That thing looks crazy. I was hoping he was gonna just leave it kind of stock-ish and just rip it, because it had a bunch of goodies under the hood and sound amazing. But I believe I saw some pictures to where that truck is turning into a giveaway. See, what happens is these guys got it figured out. They get these super cool trucks and then they're like, all right, I'm gonna give it away now. Probably because people like you and me in the audience instantly fall in love with the trucks as well. So it's like, yeah, dude, I want that sucker. That thing would look good at my house. Let me go get a shirt or a hat, right? So I understand why it works. It's just, I wish they'd spend a little more time with the trucks in their possession, because we follow them for a reason. We like their energy. We like their enthusiasm. So leave it on the channel for 6 months. Let's have some fun with it, and then you can let it go, right? So I don't know. If we continue to grow this channel in the way, that's kind of how I want to be. I want to, you know, keep a vehicle for the summer, then let it go. Next summer, get another one, or maybe twice a year flip vehicles. But I don't want to just let them go right away. I want to keep them for a while. And the longer they stay, the more you fall in love with them and like to see the progressions, right? So again, I don't know if I'm putting it in this video or another video, but I am considering selling the 2011 in the spring. Again, this thing's got a lot of miles on it, 300,000 on the body. The engine's been rebuilt, trans is built, everything about it makes between 700 and 800 horsepower, sounds incredible. I might be letting this sucker go for something else. I got my eyes on multiple things that I want to bring to the channel, and I've already done a lot of the videos I wanted to do with this truck. And if I'm being honest with myself, I'm not going to be, you know, jumping in at the dunes and taking it to the track. I just don't have time like that. Maybe if YouTube takes over to be my career someday, we'll have tons of time to do that. And we'll buy another one, right? But for now, as we're growing, I'm really making this channel on borrowed time, as you've probably heard me say a million times. And I'm okay with that. I have a great career, I have a great family, and I have great things going on in my life. I owe it all to the Lord up above, watching down, taking care of us. So I hope God's blessing you guys in the same way that he is me and my family. It's crazy if you put your trust in, you know, God and the Lord above, man. He'll do amazing things in your life. You just got to trust, okay? And I'd be happy to talk to you guys more about that. If you want to reach out, you want me to pray for you, you got something going on, struggling to overcome stuff. I've been through a lot of things in my life as well, so feel free to reach out. I'd love to speak life into you and not beat people down. So again, you know, people throw shade, throw a little comment here and there, but I really haven't seen a ton of crazy hate comments. Sometimes on shorts, I feel like the shorts feeds hit people differently, but as far as our normal subscribers, everybody's been really cool, and I feel that energy and that feeds me. So put something in the comments, uplifting, keep pushing us. I love each and every one of you for it. I can't thank you enough. I don't know how else to do that. Who else do we have? Blake Fitzgerald. You guys follow Blake Fitzgerald. I think it's H Blake Fitz on YouTube maybe. He's considering selling his Viper already. He hasn't had that Viper forever, maybe 6 months or so, and not a ton of content on it. I see it sitting in the back of the shop a lot. He's blown a couple belts. It's an absolute ripper. Otherwise, it looks like it's in crazy good shape. He's selling it, I thought, maybe around $150,000. He wants to get out of that, and I think he's looking to upgrade it to an even better car instead of downgrading, so that's crazy. That dude's been putting on, I know his truck fests have done insane. I talked to the guys over at Boost Auto, one of our sponsors, who, shout out Boost Auto. Check them out if you guys haven't, they're amazing, but they said that show is unlike anything else, man. So that's one of my bucket list shows to go to. As a spectator, probably I just want to roll down, check it out, shake some hands with you guys, whatever. So we'll get to one of those hopefully in the next year or so. But he's looking to sell that Viper. That Viper is absolutely crazy. That's definitely a bucket list vehicle of mine at some point. We're not anywhere close to that. We got to stick to the lower end stuff for now, but we can have equally as much fun, right? It's not about the price tag to put a smile on your face, but he's getting rid of that car. I would love to see what he does next. And then, well, actually, speaking of cars, I know Legend Geo is getting rid of his Aventador, the paint matched one, the all white. That car is crazy looking. He wants $800,000 for it, which honestly is not a bad deal. I know that sounds crazy, but I know those cars are well over $1 million. Street speed, I think he got one under $1 million too, but those cars are worth a fortune. He's put a ton of money and custom work into that car. Looks crazy. Yeah, I can't afford that, but that's okay. Somebody will get that car. But yeah, Blake is also tearing apart his super lifted 5th gen G56 swapped manual Cummins. I think he's dropping it low, bagging it maybe. I don't know how low he's going to go. It looks weird seeing that truck come down, but like he said, he don't like leaving anything alone for too long, likes to switch it up. That truck's been lifted since he got it. He's had it maxed out. It's really a show truck. It's too big to really drive anywhere, so I know he's dropping that down. I really appreciate his videos, like I've said before, because he shows all the behind-the-scenes stuff working on it, because he is a mechanic. He has his shop, and then he just grabbed a camera and some buddies and got it rolling, and it's super epic, and he makes longer videos too. Sometimes Greg does them longer ones, but that way you get more content. You can grab a bite to eat, sit down, watch it, learn something. And then if you don't like it, you can just fast forward too, right? So I'm trying to convince myself to make longer videos. I always feel bad because I don't want to waste people's time. You know what I mean? I know your time is valuable. My time's valuable, right? We got a lot going on, busy lives in the world we live in. So not trying to take all your time away, but still want to provide content like show me more, show me more. Okay, here's more if you want it. If not, click ahead, right? So anyways, that's kind of what I had going on with everybody else. We can talk a little bit about us. If you are new to the channel, I team up with Overtime Diesel here in Illinois. Good buddy of mine, Ovi, that I went to high school with. 2 years ago, I went down to the shop for a repair. Hadn't seen him in years, and we kind of hit it off like, hey, what you been up to? How's life? How's business, etc. And I had my camera with because I was starting to film my YouTube channel. I was just starting my YouTube channel. My wife was fully on board pushing me, you know, because we did her YouTube channel for years, and then she switched over to mainly focusing on TikTok, and I said, you know, I think I could do that. Why don't I start bringing the camera with me? I'll film some of the stuff I like. You never know where it goes, you know, that passive income. And I really just enjoy the process of filming and making videos. So anyways, hit it off with Ovi. I was like, dude, can I film this real quick? He's like, oh, sure, yeah. And put it on YouTube and sent it to him. He thought it was cool. So then I was like, dude, if you want to make more videos, you know, I'd love to, you know, help you out. And, you know, he's so modest. If you guys know Ovi, he's really quiet, and he's got a well-oiled business that he's had for over a decade now, so he already built his business. He don't need me to advertise, and he don't care if I give him a shout out or not. He's gonna keep doing his thing regardless, but he did think it was really cool. He likes seeing the videos now. He's honestly sometimes even more into it than I am. He's got all these crazy ideas, so I think it's super sick. We hit it off well, and so this is our second year now trying to take YouTube a little bit more seriously as we grow, but we also don't want to have it too serious to where it's not fun. The whole idea of YouTube is to have fun, and I think that's where Cody, Whistling Diesel, why he's had so much success, because he's just out doing the dumbest, craziest stuff, and everybody can see that and feel that and be like, oh man, if I had the resources to do that, I totally would do the same thing. except for the fact that nobody else wanted to take that risk, right? He's beating trucks up that were his daily drive. He had nothing else and he had no money to fix them, but he was doing it anyway. It's like he knew that it would pay off if he just gave everything and more. So I'm trying to push myself to get out of my comfort zone, and I don't want to be a carbon copy of everything else you see out there. I know it's kind of hard. We're in this sector of vehicles and everybody talks about their vehicles, right? So, but I also look at, say, the NFL. What's wrong with wanting to be a Tom Brady or an Aaron Rodgers in his prime? These quarterbacks in junior high and high school, they're looking up to somebody, right? And there's still that hype, there's still that excitement. Who's going to be the next Tom Brady, etc. So I kind of look at the YouTube the same way. It's like, okay, we have Dirty Max Jack, we have Gabe, we have Cody, but who's the next, right? It doesn't mean you can't try. It doesn't mean you can't strive. And if you fall in love with the process and work hard, I really do think anything can happen, man. So I'm just on cloud nine. I just am. Cody's last video was a scammer. See, he does crazy stuff. It ain't even have to be a truck. You don't know what he's going to upload, right? Something off the wall. But since he is who he is and people know he's got money, they try to steal from him or scam him. In this case, it was one of his buddies was trying to buy a Corvette and got scammed. So Cody, you know, takes it the extra 20 miles, well, in this case, hours and hours, to drive to the dude's house and try to confront him like, hey, what's going on, man? Did you rip me off? You know, and he's done videos in the past where he's actually caught or ran into the people that have stolen from him and just, you know, trying to understand what's going through these people's heads. And it's good for entertainment, right? He gets that. People get that. So, Cody, you're on another level, buddy. You're just doing crazy stuff, but that's why people watch. So say what you want there. So yeah, guys, just a lot of stuff going on. Put some comments down below. What's going on with you? What do you guys watch? Should I be watching other stuff? I know there's other big names out there, and I kind of stick to what I know, but doesn't mean I can't tune into somebody else that's doing big things. As far as our projects going on, obviously I got these tires here. We're going to put these on. So excited for that. I'm trying to hold out on parking the race truck for the winter because I want to keep having fun with it. But Ovi's got a bunch of projects that he's almost finishing up. We have the skid loader's about rebuilt. The white and teal Razor is about rebuilt. The white gooseneck trailer's got a crazy surprise. It's almost done. So there's a lot of projects wrapped up over there. I've hinted in other videos that we have a custom build, the biggest build we've ever done. We're filming that in sequence with these behind the scenes, and we're going to drop that early next year, January hopefully. And we're going to show you this build, and then we're going to break down the next several videos on how we did that build. Does that make sense? Instead of getting a project and then just progressing, we're going to do it the complete opposite way. That was Ovi's idea, so let him know what you guys think of that. It's going to be cool. So if you're like, man, you don't have anything crazy going on right now, we actually do have something really crazy going on right now. You just got to wait to see it. So I'll just end it with a big thank you to each and every one of you. I've said it a million times, but you guys really mean the world to us. So thank you for everything, man. Stick around for what's to come. Check the channel out if you haven't yet. And we will see you in the next one. I'm going to get inside because it's freezing out here and I am ready for some heat. So God bless each and every one of you. We'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.